Hello, welcome to Mark's Broadcasting Corner. My name is Mark Jackson, and welcome to America's Real Heroes. This week in this podcast, I'm going to do something a little different. Since we're less than 2 weeks away from the midterm elections coming up, I wanted to make sure that I put out this message. I've been watching a lot of these campaign videos, campaign commercials about all this wokeness that's going on out here around our country. And it's starting to get to a point where it's bugging me. Okay. So this will be my campaign video in answer to all the wokeness out there. All the Mark Kellys, all the AOCs, all the Katie Hobbs, just all the craziness in the world that's going on. Now, when I started this podcast, it was in an effort to bring light to the ignorance, the crime, to share stories of first, last responders, military veterans, people who are out there on the front lines. I'm going to add to that, and I want to interview teachers as well, because they're also out there on the front lines and having to deal with all the crime that's going on in the classroom. Parents, I got to tell you, the teaching of your children starts at home, okay? You need to make sure you do everything that you can. Now, I'm not saying you're not, but for those out there who are hardworking and unfortunately don't have time to spend with their kids, learning starts at home. So you have to. It is very imperative that you have to start spending time with your kids and helping them with their education. The teachers can't do it alone. For those moms who are out there getting involved and getting active in their communities with the schools, I applaud you. Now, for the politicians out there, the Democrats slash rhinos, it is because of you guys that our country is in turmoil now and looking like we are having no luck. I didn't serve my country to come home from war and stuff like that to see our country fall apart because of your actions, your ignorance. All you want to do is line your pockets. You swore an oath to uphold, protect the Constitution, foreign and domestic. Okay? You guys seem to have forgotten that over the years. You've gotten so turned to the leftist thinking, that now our country is falling apart and other countries are looking at us as jokes. Now, it irks me to see these woke politicians and this whole deep state thinking play a role in our history. Yes, I said history because it's been going on for decades, on both sides, Democrat and Republican. It's really bothering me to see all this starting to play out. And all you rich folks out there that are in politics, that's gotten rich in politics, what do you think caused you to get rich? It is that American dream that you all grew up on that got the money in your pockets, got your pockets fat, and you forgot about us. You forgot about those of us who have protected this country, who have done everything we needed to do to make sure we upheld the Constitution so you can have those freedoms that you take for granted these days. It is hard for me to sit back and pay attention to what's happening out here without speaking up. So to the rest of the world, those of us who are disabled veterans, those of us who are making less than 100,000 a year. If you are tired and fed up with how our country is being run, doesn't matter if you're a Republican, doesn't matter if you're Democrat, doesn't matter if you're libertarian, independent, whatever. If you are tired of seeing our country go down the drain, then I completely urge you to get out there on November 8th and vote. If you do not vote, then you have no say. Remember that. You can't complain about something that's happening in the country if you are not getting out there to vote. So it is our responsibility. You got to remember, these politicians, they're supposed to work for us. Okay? That's the thing. A lot of people forget. And they always want to blame it on the government when poverty starts kicking in their areas. It's not black. It's not Latina. It's not white. It's in everybody's country. I mean, everybody's neighborhood. Excuse me. We all need to step up. Cut the racist bullshit. Cut the drama between our communities. Stop using color and race as an excuse as to why you can't get out there and do what you need to do. Support your neighborhoods. Put the money back into your neighborhood so you can rebuild your neighborhoods. Forget the BLMs, because that's not even helping you. Forget the Antifas, because all they're doing is destroying things. Protect your Second, your First, your Fourth, Fifth Amendment rights, and get out there and vote. Like I said, if you are not being part of the solution and don't want to make change, then you're going to be part of the problem. You cannot make change until you step up and start doing something for your country. So, I, here in Arizona, will be voting for Kari Lake, Blake Masters, Mark Finchem, and everybody else that's running the Republic that is going to be making change. Because we need young blood, new blood, and get all these old folks out of here that's tearing up our country, thinking that they know what's best for us when they don't even talk to us. That being said, please, 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 get out there and vote. My name is Mark Jackson, and I approve this message.